So this was a MCQs pub quiz 13. If you have any question or a doubt, if you can let me know. Otherwise, I'll just state the right answer, the correct answer, and then I'll move on to the next question. If you need explanation for any question, just let me know. Question number 1. Any doubt? The correct answer for question number 1 is D. The question number 1, correct answer is D. Moving on to the next question, question 2. Any doubt in question 2?
Yes, sir. I know.
Okay. Look, the question is, which block applies the greatest pressure? How we define the term pressure? Pressure is force acting on a unit area. So if we have a small area, means that will exert more or a high pressure. So if you compare the area in contact, so this is the area in contact for A. This is the area in contact for B. This will be the area in contact for C. And this will be the area in contact for D. So which is having a small area in contact. So A is having the small area in contact. That's why A will experience large pressure. Because the pressure is inversely proportional to the cross-sectional area or area in contact. Is it clear? Next, we have question 3. The greatest pressure means it should have a small area. So which side is having the smallest area? B is having the small area. So it will have the greatest pressure. Question 4. Any doubt in question 4? The correct answer for question 4 is A.
Sir.
Look, what does this, why does this prevent a mixer from sinking? As you can see a cement mixer is there on a board which is placed on a soft ground. So to prevent a cement mixer sinking into a soft ground, the mixer is placed on a large flat board. So what is the advantage of having a large flat board? We know pressure is inversely proportional to area. So if you have a large flat board, means the pressure will be less. If you have a low pressure, it means it will not sink. So it will prevent the mixture from sinking. So the large area decrease the pressure on the ground. That's why A will be the right answer. Question 5, any doubt? At which tank the pressure of the water is greatest? Pressure exerted by the liquid depends on what factors? It depends on the density of the fluid. It depends on the gravity and the depth. So the deeper we go inside the fluid, the higher the pressure. So which is having a greater depth? If you compare, this is 4 meter depth, this is 3 meter depth, this one is 2 meter depth, and this is 1 meter depth. So A is having the greater depth, so greater the depth, greater the pressure exerted by the liquid. Question 6. As you can see, a block is there which was initially placed horizontally and now it is placed vertically. What happened to the force? The force is a weight. So weight of an object does not change because we did not move the object to other place where the gravity is different. The object is on the same place, only we like stand vertically. So the weight won't change. If this is having a weight of 30 Newton, this will also have a weight of 30 Newton. So force or the weight will be unchanged. But what about the pressure? If you compare the pressure, initially that it was having a large area, but now it is having a small area. And we know pressure is inversely proportional to area. So a small area means it will experience a large pressure. So the pressure will increase, but the force will remain unchanged. So C will be the right answer here. Question 7, which is related to the diagram, show two swimming pools are there. One contain a fresh water, another one contain a seawater. And we know seawater is more dense than the fresh water. At which label point is the pressure greatest? Pressure exerted by the liquid depends on the density, depends on gravity and depth. So we know the salt water or a seawater is more dense, so density will be higher. The deeper we go inside the fluid, the more pressure we experience. So which will experience more pressure? At point D, it will experience more pressure because it's deeper as well as in a dense fluid. As the pressure exerted by the fluid depends on the density and the depth. Question 8, liquid X. So as you can see, liquid X is dense, which is having it's having a density of 1010, and liquid Y is having a density of 950. So they already specify the density, so means the liquid X is more denser than liquid Y. The question is which is having a greatest pressure? So pressure exerted by the liquid depends on density, gravity, and depth. Higher the density, more pressure. Greater the depth, more pressure. So first we check a density. So liquid X is more dense. So either A can be an answer or C can be an answer. And then the second factor on which it depends is the depth. The deeper we go inside the liquid, higher the density. So which is having a high density, which is having a high pressure. The deeper we go inside the fluid, the higher the pressure. So A is the right answer because it's denser and it is much deeper. Question 9 is the same question. It's just even if you see this one, actually these are from different past papers. The same question they repeated, like in this past paper, the object was not shaded, and here the same question, the object is shaded. So you will find some of the questions may repeat in the exam. Next we have question 10. How does the cup change the area in contact and the area of contact with the carpet and the pressure on it? So
The greater the surface area, the less pressure is going to.
So if we have pressure is force acting on unit area, if we have a large surface area, it means the pressure will be less. So area in the contact will increase and the pressure on the surface will decrease. So C will be the right answer.